Hey there, kids. Hey there. Hey. Ah. Oh. So, school started last week, and I said I was gonna make videos throughout that week, and I wanted to, and I tried. I actually technically ended up making 4 videos that week, but none of them got uploaded because I didn't like them. Okay, I just don't want to upload videos that aren't my taste anymore. So those weren't my taste, so I didn't upload them. One of those was on like Dragon Ball Super card game, which I said I was gonna do on my actual last video. I said I was gonna do something about cards. Well, it was gonna be the Dragon Ball Super card game, and I made it and I didn't like it, so I didn't upload it. But here today, I'm going to try again and hopefully get a video up every day this week, hoping, in my heart, maybe I can achieve that goal. So yeah, usually today would be a Pain of the Philosopher video, but I didn't want to do one of those today because I felt like what is more important is covering this news in case my fans haven't heard it. It's old news, this happened Wednesday or something, Thursday of last week. Let's get right into the news. Right into the news. So guys, I know you didn't want me to make a video today, but give a fuck what you want. I just want to do what I want. Now I do what I want. So for this first video, all I wanted to do was kind of cover the news. Okay, I made last time there was a character announcement for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I made a video on it, and I'm gonna do it this time too. You probably already heard about this if you keep up with it, but a lot of the people that watch me don't keep up with it. But a lot of people that watch me are only people that I know, so they've probably heard me talk about it before. But I'm going to talk about it in this video anyways. Haha. The first thing that we got in this leak that we have here is the most important news, although it's not the most important news to me. It's the most shocking, I guess to say, is the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta release. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, I do know how I feel about it. I know exactly how I feel about it. I think that this is good news, okay? I think that it could be some great information that we have here if they do this correctly. All I'm scared of is that they're going to make these characters a lot like Goku and Vegeta, the actual characters already in the game. And if they do that, then it's really contradicting to what they said they were going to do. I was really hoping that they wouldn't do something like that. I don't want to see multiple character forms in the game. I want to see a multitude of characters, not the same character, different form. But they could do this right. And if they do this, I just want them to keep it with these 2 characters. I don't want to see any other forms. I don't even want to see these in the game. But if they do it correctly, it can't be that bad. I just expected differently, and I was shocked to see that they're actually doing what they said they weren't gonna do. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Those are important characters. I mean, important versions of important characters. But I honestly don't think that Goku's moves changes that much in his Super Saiyan Blue form. Like, it's still, he still uses Kamehameha. Like, like, I don't see what's gonna change. But maybe they can find some sort of way. I trust those game makers, okay? I trust that they can do it correctly, although I would rather them just not do it at all. And other than that, the news that I'm way more excited for, not most excited, but more, is the Android 16 and 18 screenshots that we received, leaks for. The Android 16 and what am I saying? The Android 16 and 18 leaks that we got. I'm excited to see that because, okay, at the same time, I'm not that excited. it's just so hard to explain. It's not. What am I even talking about? Yeah, it's great to see Android in 16 and 18 in this game. I think that they both have unique styles. But personally, Android 17 is like one of my favorite characters right now because seeing him in Dragon Ball Super, he's actually been like a really interesting character. And I don't know. I'm afraid that they're not even going to put him in the game. And that's going to be really disappointing because I think he has a unique style that would be great for this game. Like if they would have replaced Super Saiyan God characters with Android 17, I'm just afraid they're making a mistake here and they're going to end up, you know, having a very bland character roster, pretty much the way that all the rest of the Dragon Ball games are. They're just gonna have like the same characters made over again, and I don't want to see that, okay? I want to see just a long list of characters made in a way where they can win, a way where Android 17 can beat Goku, even though like obviously in the anime he can't beat Goku because nobody can beat Goku in the show. But either way, that's great news. I can imagine that Android 16 is probably going to be like a heavier based character. He's gonna have like slow moves with a lot of strength. They look kind of basic. I don't know. They look like some basic characters. Android 18 specifically looks very basic. She obviously, I don't feel like will play very basic. I feel like she'll be a unique character to the game, but I'm more excited to see 16 in the game because I feel like he adds more to that uniqueness that I'm really looking for in this game. The reason I'm not very interested in playing like Xenoverse and all the rest of the Dragon Ball games is because they lack like a competitive nature, and you know I like strategic fighting games that take fighting game strategies and not like, you know, you can play Xenoverse strategically, but I love fighting games, and so yeah, I don't know what I'm okay. I don't know. I just feel like I'm talking about random shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Android 17 was going to be released as a standalone character, because if you didn't know, we got like kind of like a leak of Android 17 going to be a character, because one of the voice actors for Android 17 had said something about him finishing his lines for fighters, and he could just be an important part of the story but not a playable character. But usually you don't get that. You don't get like an important part of the story that you're not able to play as. And I do believe that androids are going to be an important part of the story, because we also got that in the leak. We got news of what the story is going to kind of look like, and it looks really good. I'm not going to lie to you at all. It looks so much more different than you get in Xenoverse. Although like Xenoverse had a great story and I loved playing through it. That's like the main reason I get the game is for the story. But you know, these last two times they pretty much just did the same thing twice. Like you go throughout time and play all the villains, and this looks different than that. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever it is, it looks pretty nice. So yeah, anyways, that's basically it. Like we got the news for Android 16 and 18 being released, and that's great. I love the androids, and what am I doing? Why can't I do this good? Yeah, that's pretty much all the news we got. Like I said, I'm not too happy about the Super Saiyan Blue information that we got, but I am happy about other stuff. Oh, shoot, I forgot. The best news, my favorite news that I forgot to include is this 6-player game mode that we have. Okay, 6-player online game mode that was announced also in this leak, and it's insane. I would have never imagined, like I had dreamed of this in a 3v3 fighting game, being able to play with, you know, controlling one character 3v3 style. That's like a really good idea. I just never imagined actually being able to successfully do it, and they did it, and that's freaking, it seems like a really fun time. And now one thing is, as all my subscribers know, I have terrible internet, but if they also have a local version of the 6-player game mode, I would love to be able to do that, or like, I don't know, like a LAN version, because I would love to just like be at a friend's house and like we like set up LAN and just do like a freaking, they have 3 people, we have to, it would be kind of out there. I don't see them making a LAN or a local version of this game mode, but either way, maybe somehow I'll be able to play it online. Even if it's not good news for me, I'm excited for everybody else getting to play it, okay? Because I've dreamt of this, even like not in a Dragon Ball sense, like a 3v3 game with like you only controlling one person and real time switching and stuff like that. And you know, even though my internet's trash, so I'm probably not going to get to take part in this great information, at least you will. Yeah, and so that's pretty much all the news that we got. Obviously, my favorite news being the 6-player game mode, and my least favorite being that Super Saiyan Blue news that we got. It's not exactly like bad news. It's just like they said they weren't gonna do this. I feel like they're just gonna screw it up, and they're gonna have Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta being just like regular Goku and Vegeta, which is trash. Like, if anything, they could have just made a transformation of the regular Goku and Vegeta to turn Super Saiyan Blue. That would have been exciting news for me, and I would have thought that they might be able to do that correctly. You know what I'm saying? And like, they could do that really well, but they didn't. Well, not necessarily. It's debatable. I guess we'll see whenever we get to the actual game. And like I said already, I trust them. I trust that they know how to do this stuff, and I'm not going to tell them how to handle it. I'm just going to hope when we get this game that it's what we need. And other than that, you know, we have like 3 days until the sign-up start. If I'm not mistaken, it starts on the 22nd. It's the 19th. By the time this video comes out, it'll be 1 day away. So yeah, just be ready. Like, I'm gonna be up straight exactly when the sign-up start. I'm going to sign up because I made the mistake of not signing up for the Japanese version, so there's a chance that I won't get it, but I have to. I will be heated if I don't get to play this beta. But anyways, I don't want to go on any longer. I've already screwed up like so many times. This is probably like the worst I've screwed up in a video, like just messing up my words. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But yeah, I'm going to try to make some more videos before this weekend, before the actual week starts, and then upload them throughout the week. So hopefully I can get a video up Monday through Friday like I want to, but we'll see. Hopefully this happens. It's good to talk to you again. It's been a long time, but it's your dad here, and I'll see you later. You know, like whenever later is, I'll see you later, unless you die before then. That was okay. It could have been worse. You know, I've done worse before, but yeah, it's your dad. Oh. Whoops, I forgot to stop recording.